So me and my friend were on one simple mission: to pick up our other friend. Easy, right? Well, not when you take the wrong turn and end up in a completely different city. And oh yeah, both of your phones are dead. So it all started when me and my friend were bored one evening, and we decided to go to the city where we lived. And play some pool, just chill, a normal night. After finishing up, we wanted to get some food. But then my friend got a call from his homeboy. He just wanted to check on him, but then my friend asked him, "Where you at?" So he told him he was at the amusement park with his girlfriend at the time, and he was about to leave. And I'm in my head thinking, don't ask him if we can pick him up. Because I'm gonna lie, my friend was hell excited to have my license. My boy was ready for that too, man. Nah, but on a serious note, I was excited too. But I wasn't trying to, go everywhere yet, just take it chill. And without even asking me, my friend said, "Yeah, we'll pick you up." And mind you, the guy didn't even ask to be picked up. And I only had my driver's license for like a month and a half at that point. And I'm gonna be honest, the ride to the city, I kind of stalled the car a few times, but it happens, I'm a beginner. I was a beginner then. But in my head, I thought, what's the worst that could happen? Spoiler alert, a lot. And as I told you guys, the guy literally said we didn't even have to pick him up. He literally said, and I quote, "Only if you want, I can just take the taxi." But for some reason, we still went. And at that point, my phone was already dead, and neither of us had a charger. So my friend typed the address into his phone, and we hit the road. We were driving, vibing, talking about random stuff, until we looked at the time. We had been driving for 30 minutes already, and we were nowhere near the park. That's when we realized he typed the wrong address. And not just a little mistake, no, no, no. The place he put was 3 hours away. But we thought, no worries, we'll just change it and turn around. Except, the guy we were supposed to pick up started calling again and again and again. He was pissed off, I ain't gonna lie. And honestly, I don't blame him. It was freezing cold, and he and his girlfriend had just came out of like an indoor swimming park. He was like, "Bro, I could have just called a taxi. Where are you guys? Me and my girl are freezing." My boy was in shorts with some slippers on, man. I feel bad for the guy. But at this point, we were only like 15 minutes away, or so we thought. So we told him, "Hold tight, we were almost there." Now, this is when my friend completely sold the mission. My guy could not give a clear direction to save his life. He said, "Turn left here." But when I start turning, he would go, "No, no, 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 not this left, the next left." And then he would say, like, "Stay left." And then immediately be like, "Wait, no, 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 right." "Oh, no, 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 I meant left, but go right." And I swear, he was pointing left at one moment while saying I need to go right. And because of this mess, we took like 15 wrong turns. And suddenly it was 11 p.m. and we had been driving for almost an hour and a half. And we ended up in a completely different city. Now, we were kind of familiar with the city, but not like the roads. And of course, my friend didn't even have a license yet, so he was absolutely no help. But at this point, the guy we were supposed to pick up had completely lost it. He called a taxi and he said he was done with us, which I kind of understand. But before he was gonna hang up, my friend, who had gave like 15 wrong directions, said something in Egyptian to him, They were both Egyptian, so they could understand each other. And while I don't speak the language, I just knew he was talking trash about me. I looked at him and I said, "I know you did not just blame me for all this." He looked at me with some kind of weird face, like a mix of shocked, but also just trying to laugh it off, So now we're in the middle of a city we don't know, our friend is pissed, and to make things even worse, my friend's phone died too. So now we're just lost. No GPS, no way to call anyone. Oh, and we were running low on gas. And we both didn't have our wallets with us, so we couldn't even pay with our card. And of course, we couldn't use any Apple Pay because our phones were dead. At this point, it was pure survival mode. But then my friend suddenly turned into some National Geographic explorer. He started saying like, okay, this street name looks kind of familiar. And things like, I think if we make this turn, we might find something. To be honest with you, I had like zero faith in him, but we had no other choice. And by some miracle, we slowly start seeing some familiar roads. And after being stuck in a car for 3 hours, what really was just supposed to be a quick 1 hour trip finally ended. And let me tell you, I've never been so happy to see my own street. So, the moral of the story. Number 1, always double check the address before driving. Number 2, always bring a charger. And last but not least, never let a dude who doesn't know his left from his right give you directions. Oh, and to the guy we're supposed to pick up, my bad, bro. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.
I'm telling you, I should have come in 10 years ago. I'd have been a millionaire by this time. By this time, I'd have had my own boat, my own car, my own golf course.
You know what I want? I thought of this the other day. A line of blue, right? With my name written on the back of chicks' asses. How that?
That's not completely crazy to me.
Look at that. Look, you're missing on the sight. That's what you're doing. We're missing the action.
Oye, esa basura. You wanna have some ice cream?